Welcome to Real Talk with Reginald D. I'm your host, Reginald D. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about the power in managing the roller coaster of life when you are in pursuit of your purpose. Let's jump right in. Doesn't it seem that life is always like a roller coaster? Doesn't it seem like it's always going up and down, around and around? Doesn't it feel like life is never steady? That's because your life wasn't meant to stay in one place. So get used to your life being like a roller coaster. It's going to have its ups and downs. You have to understand that your ups and downs builds character in you. In life, you have to approach each situation with confidence and believe that you can get through it. Life does not always give you what you want. You got to remember that. But the beauty of life is it will give you what you need for growth. You just got to believe in you. You have to understand that situations wasn't made to hurt you. They were made to birth you. Goals and challenges were made to birth you into a greater you. You just can't be afraid to take on the challenges you are faced with. You can't run from it. You got to face it, and you are built to win. You can overcome it if you believe in you. Check this out. I have seen people fail to go after their purpose because they were afraid of the challenge. They were blessed with the gifts and the talents, but were afraid to pursue their purpose. The reason they let their dreams die is because the challenge seems hard. That's it. You will never know that you can climb a mountain until you try, right? You can't make decisions in life based on what it seems like. You have to make decisions based on what life really is. I need you to know that life isn't about fighting yourself. I often hear people say that they need to get away and find themselves. No, you don't need to find yourself. You need to recreate yourself. Life is about creating yourself. That's how you do great things in life. That's how you accomplish your goals. Changing your way of thinking will create a better you. You just got to keep the positive mindset going. Because in this thing called life, you are built to win. I need you to remember that. I guarantee you that. Don't let negative thoughts and negative people take your mind. Now, I need you to hear this. Don't be controlled by your doubts or your fears. I need to caution you and let you know that your doubts are liars and your fears are thieves. Don't let those two things take your purpose and what you desire for your life. You have to understand that if you want to be fulfilled, you have to choose your life and not settle for life. There's a difference. When you choose your life, you have the power to dictate where it goes and how successful it could be. If you settle for life, then life is going to handle you any kind of way. Now, when you choose your life and the direction you want to go, you have to know your circle. You got to make sure that you surround yourself with people you can trust. You got to make sure everybody that's in your boat is rowing and not drilling holes when you are not looking. So you're going to have to remove some people out of your life. And once you do that, that's when you become misunderstood. And that's okay, because that is a part of pursuing your purpose. That comes with it. So get used to it. Check this out. Growing up in high school, I was a piece of work. My teachers and principals thought something was wrong with me. I always came against how things were done at the school. I felt like the rules and the procedures wasn't right and could have been done better. I had my own idea on how I thought the whole school should be ran. I was the kind of guy that when I felt like I was right, then we got a problem, because I'm going to say something if I feel like something is not right. Now, the faculty and the staff of the school labeled me as a hardhead and a troublemaker. But it didn't matter to me because I didn't like them no way, and I didn't like the school either. So there you go. It didn't matter. Now, I had this girlfriend I was dating, and she told me that I can't change the rules and the procedures of the school because they were district rules. She said the same rules are made for every school in the district. But me, I was not buying it, and I felt like things could be changed, and I'm going to keep saying something about it. Well, she broke up with me because she thought I was a nutcase. But this is what happened one day. We were playing basketball in the gym, and I had this thing where I would impose my will on the person who is guarding me. I wanted to beat them and school them so bad until I made them want to quit. I wanted to make them get frustrated on the basketball court and get out of character. And I did it on more than one occasion. Now, listen, I wasn't trying to be a bully on the basketball court. That's just the way I'm programmed. Now, check this out. One of the custodians had been watching me, and he would talk to me from time to time. He took the time to know me. He went back and spoke with the principal and the teachers and told them that I was not what they thought I was. He told them that I was not a troublemaker and that I was misunderstood, that I was very competitive, I had courage, and I was bold. But he said I was also a great kid and not a troublemaker. See, when you're going after the things you desire for your life, I need you to understand this. You got to understand that you are going to be misunderstood. But stay competitive, courageous, and bold. And if people tell you you are too much, then you tell them to go find less. Don't change for nobody. You got to understand this about your life, is that you have came into an agreement with it. What are you going to do with it? Ask yourself this question. What did you agree to give your life? Think about it and then do it. God gave you this life to do something great with it. God blesses actions and not what we say. He said faith without works is dead. And at the end of the day, time will tell if you have really grown into who you're supposed to be or if you stayed in the same place in life. I need you to know if you keep pushing and keep fighting for the things you desire in life, I promise you that life will give you way more than what you wanted. That's just the way it works. But you can't procrastinate. You got to start taking small steps in the right direction. And if you do that, that could turn out to be the biggest step of your life. Trust me. Nothing has the power to take your worth and your value away. The only way that happens is if you give it away. And you do that by not creating the life you deserve. It's all on you. The best thing you can do for yourself is to give yourself a chance. Try you out. You would be amazed at what you would get. And remember to ask yourself this question. Make it a habit to ask yourself, is what I'm doing supporting the life I'm trying to create? Now listen to this. I have seen people in pursuit of their purpose and were doing great things, but they had one problem. They were soft. They let people run all over them to the point it almost derailed them from where they were trying to go in life. Listen to me carefully. When you are pursuing what you desire for your life, when you are pursuing your purpose, you've got to make sure you demand respect. I hear people say that you deserve respect, but everybody ain't going to give it to you. So you got to demand it. And the way you gain respect is by being consistent. Being consistent is powerful. That's the only way you're going to see the results. That's the only way you're going to win. That's the way to be successful. I'm going to leave you with this. You are not for everyone. I need you to know that there are no refunds in this thing called life. You either win or you lose. There are two things about your life. You were dealt the life you got. Now you need to play the hand life gave you and do everything you need to win. Thanks for tuning in with Real Talk with Reginald D. If you enjoyed the show, please share with anyone you think that needs to go on this journey with us on making you a better you. See you next time.